This is my forever house. It's our home, I should say. The electric bill just keeps going up every year, but it feels good to know that ours will not. It feels good to know that we actually are getting a credit. Our representative came out to meet with us and he was amazing. He sat down and answered all my questions. He didn't try to rush us into making a purchase that we weren't ready to make. He talked to us about how we could get incentives for the work that we were going to be doing. One of the things I didn't like were the conduits between, for example, a roof and a garage, that metal piece that sort of connected the two. I wasn't really excited about having that, especially on my new beautiful home. When I told him what my concerns were, he went back to the drawing board literally and came back to me half an hour later and said, I've got it. So he worked with me. Customer service is super important to me. Lots of times you buy some expensive products and then you lose connections right after you buy the product. But I don't feel that way. Every time I've reached out to anybody, they've been very responsive, they've been super helpful, and everybody was super professional, which I appreciated. And they took the time to actually spend with us to help us understand what we were getting into. Then the team came. They were so professional. I appreciated that, especially if they hadn't met me before and I hadn't met them before. They were clean, they kept everything nice and neat and tidy. They did everything they needed to do with checking the work, and they checked in with us often, which I appreciated too, and they did make decisions for us. They let us make the decisions, which is really important. A lot of times people just decide for you when they could just ask you, and Isaksen definitely asked. The design was amazing because it looks fluid. It actually looks very artistic and it's well done. There are literally no tubes to be seen anywhere. They went up and around the garage, into the basement, outside where the fireplace is, and right up through the attic. So no one would ever know. It looks like a piece of art. And my absolute favorite thing was the very first bill. I had been told, don't expect it on the first bill. It could take several months for it to kind of even out. My first bill was a $152 credit. And the bill before that was over $800. So I was super ecstatic about it. And every day I'm kind of playing with my app to see where I'm at and waiting for the next bill. I just bought an electric car right after we went live. It's been great to not have to spend money on gas. It's been great to be able to get a credit so that I actually am not spending more money on electricity to have the car. So it makes a big difference. I have nothing but great things to say. I'm a real person and I have real savings.